try to do some troubleshooting and make sure the stream is alright. Give me just a second. Because this time I'm going to be multi-streaming it to Instagram. And I had to get a plugin for that, so I don't know if it's going to be working. Oh yeah, and I have to, well, that's one thing I had to figure out. I have to disable the audio output on my headset. Give me 1 second there. Sounds, playback, disable. Yeah, should be good there. Hey, subscriber. Nice. What a name. I don't have any profanity filters on that, so hopefully it doesn't go too overboard. Let me take a look here. I might be good to set it public. Give me 1 sec. To disable the audio output on my headset. Give me 1 second there. Sounds, playback. Should be good. Alright. Set it to public. Boom. There we go. Now we should be live. And I'll post that, I don't know, on my story. I gotta send the link of my stream. No, I could just do that from my phone, actually. What's up, what's up, what's up? Hello and welcome back. Wow, I appreciate it. I'm gonna be testing sending this on Instagram, so give me just a second. Some people said they'd prefer watching on Instagram, so I'm gonna be doing a multi-stream type of deal in just a little bit. My phone battery isn't super up there, but we'll see what we can do. Let me just press live, see if I'm live on Instagram. I don't even know how it works. I do have a 20-second delay just to prevent spam and to cut the live feed if I need to. But yeah, who knows if Instagram is actually gonna accept streaming from my PC. Could, it could not. We'll find out. You wanna be my tester? Yes, of course I remember you, Nightlight. We chatted for quite a while yesterday. I do appreciate you stopping by again. Every little message counts. If you want to be a tester for me and go on my Instagram and see if I'm live, I don't think I am, to be honest with you. Might be. Hello! I mean, thank you. The 1 second you spent here will be remembered. I appreciate it. You are forever immortalized in the YouTube livestream VOD. Oh well, I'll just link it in my live instead. I'm not sure why it's not. Vertical canvas, output settings, Instagram. Maybe I have to do it from here. Give me 1 second. Oh, yeah, I think that might be it. Give me. This is all new to me. I'll test. Thank you. I have to restart it, actually, I think. I think it gives you a new live stream every time. So let's see. Server. Key. Yeah, you have to do it from your desktop. Weird. Hello! Ariana, what up? I'll be playing in just a bit. I'm troubleshooting, usual. Yeah, oddly it's not... it's not letting me do the Instagram live stream. Oh well, I'll just do it from YouTube today. Your dog just ate my sock. Okay. The half of the message wasn't showing up on my screen. Oh, I am live. Okay, bet. I'll go live right now. Boom. Awesome. And then I'll push the live stream to it, the link on the screen. If anyone subscribes on YouTube, it also sends a notification on the YouTube side of things. So that's another fun thing to look forward to. YouTube Studio, content, live stream, copy. Nice. What up, guys? You're watching a live video of Sherry and Chase. Hi. Hi, Sherry. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Add link. Add a link. Link here. Title. Boom. Confirm. Nice. Bunny, 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 bunny. I have to keep the YouTube side of things up. How many followers do you have on Instagram? You know, I'm not sure. I think it's like 6,000 or around there. It's about the same as my YouTube. On TikTok, I have 370,000 followers, but I don't live stream to there. You don't get much interaction on TikTok, believe it or not. So I prefer chatting with people, so this is how I do it. Rabbit's gonna rip, and it's possible. One sec. It's gonna be weird responding to 2 chats at once and also playing a game and also, I mean, the Instagram chat logs don't show up on the YouTube side of things. I could probably figure out how to do that. Can the bunny play the game? You know, they have a controller for this game where it's an actual banana. I should probably get one of those and see if they play. What game are you playing? I am playing Super Monkey Ball Stardust. This is a mod for Super Monkey Ball, a GameCube game. I'm playing on my actual GameCube. Auto menu, start. Dang. So the first time I played through this, I guess to beat the game it took me 9 hours. That's a long time. It is a pretty hard game. Hi, Chase. Hello, Blee, Plague, Glorp, and Ariana as well. No donation button on YouTube. In the description, it shows up if you felt like it, but really don't feel like you have to. It's just for fun if you want to give Chase a treat. See if Chase can rip a pack. Right now, I don't know. I mean, I'll show you. Chase, are you interested? Ah. If he's in the mood to, he runs over when he hears the plastic. This is... I think this is the same Ascended Heroes pack from yesterday. Hi, Chase, hi. He hears it. He ran over. Let's see. It's also hard to get in frame. I'm tethered by my headset, so... He's like, where are the cards? I don't see them. I don't want to hold him to that standard. I guess if you do want to see him rip properly, it's always on my Instagram and stuff like that. But he do be ripping. If you're wondering where Sherry is, oh, actually she is in frame. She's just laying down right there. You know what? Just for fun, I'll leave the cards on the ground. I don't think I'll interact with them without me holding them. I could put treats in there. But yeah, his usual routine is like after, usually at like 9 at night, I do my recording for the videos because that's when they have the most energy. Anywhere from like 9 to midnight. And and then I sit on the stairs and have him walk up and do the recording. So he might be out of his element right now if I asked him to. Wow, died right away. Tough game. I mean, you'll find that rabbits are pretty chill animals. They're not always doing everything crazy like that, but I just felt like giving people an opportunity to interact with them and say hi. Also trying to farm engagement on my YouTube side of things, not gonna lie. Since rabbits are most active at like, dusk and dawn, this is like their nap time almost. I guess half the day is their nap time, really. I'm sorry. It's been hard to find Pokemon packs recently. I'm still going through the ones that I got from the Pokemon Center, and I do have some from a while back. Where do I go here? Some from a while back that I've just had in the back of my closet. I don't hoard as much as you might think I do. It's gonna be famous. This is peak content. Hey man, I mean, I hope one day. But I hope for my rabbit's sake, you know? So that I can continue to buy them cool stuff, and so that I can donate the excess that I don't need to shelters. Maybe it's their destiny. But I won't force it either. I think one video a day to all my platforms and then the occasional live stream is serviceable. You know, that's good. Oh, that kills you, I think. It's probably going to be a really chill stream today. Do you have a story about the rabbits' names, like Chase and Sherry? Yeah, actually. So, Sherry was my first rabbit, and when I adopted her, the shelter had her named as Petal, and I didn't really like the name. No offense to anyone with a pet named Petal, but it just didn't seem fitting for her. So I went with Cherub, and I call her Sherry as a nickname. And then Chase, I actually let the YouTube comments decide his name, because his adopted name was Baloo. I got him from like someone who was letting him go, essentially, rehoming him. And yeah, his name was Baloo. And I called him that for a long time, but you know, as just for content, I said, hey, you guys can decide what you want to name him. And a lot of people said Pokemon names, but Chase. Somebody said Chase, and that really stuck. If you get famous, you should make 17,000 bunnies and make a bunny army. I'll go to the bunny island in Japan and adopt all of those. Is it Monkey Ball? It is. This is Super Monkey Ball Stardust, which is a mod of the original game, or technically the second game in the franchise. So it's a mod of that game with 100 levels, well, 100 plus levels, and very difficult stages. It's a little small on the Instagram side of things, but I think on Instagram the chat shows up at the bottom, so I didn't want to cover up the chat. I'm not too sure. It's my first time live streaming to Instagram outside of camera. I'm just using my camera, so I'm not super well versed. But I also like the name Chase because if you think of like in alcohol, you usually have a chaser with it, so it's like Sherry and Chase. So I think that's cute too. I didn't, you know, have that in mind when I named them initially, but it works out pretty well. How am I supposed to get up there? Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to go this way? Oh, I'm just supposed to return, I think. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I have all these GameCube games, and it's not super easy to set up like PC streaming right now from where I am. So, I mean, it might seem more complicated, but I'm having a video capture card connected to my actual Wii. Lola, Luna, and Iris. Are they all bonded? Bonding a trio seems difficult. That's all I could say. We used to have a third rabbit, and it didn't go smoothly when trying to bond them as a trio. How did you teach Chase to open Pokemon? I mean, I kind of... How can I say? Like, I was already opening Pokemon by myself, and I was letting them free roam. So I was sitting on the stairs and watching them around, and Chase just walked up and interacted with the cards. So I was like, actually, he might be pretty good at pulling these. So I handed them to him one by one, and he was. So, oh, hold on.
Coda donated $5.
Ooh.
Thanks for being rad. Love Irvin.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Guys, you ready for a treat? They might be a little sleepy, but hold on. I've got the camera on top of the treats right now. So what I'm going to do is minimize Instagram for a second. The stream will still be up on Instagram side of things, but just so I can reach the treats and get the camera closer to the rabbits. Hold on. Let me get the camera even closer. I want to be real close. Hey guys. These treats that I feed him are actually just the Small Pet Select pellets. I think they're the Oxbow pellets. I forget. It's one of those brands. But yeah, some people use it just as food, but since I try and keep my rabbit's diet like 90% hay, this is their form of treat. And make sure it looks alright on stream. Yeah, if you want to donate, the link is in the description of the YouTube live stream. Great job, buddies. So cute. So for now, my budget as far as like content creation goes, of course, it costs a little bit to buy Pokemon cards, but I have a fair amount saved up. So any of the future donations that we get are going to be they're racing for that treat cup. Any of the future donations that we get are going to be going towards artists to create stuff like stickers, because I want people to have another way to like represent their interest in rabbit rips, like buying stickers or apparel, stuff like that. Chase is gonna be famous. I want Chase to be famous. He's so smart. He's got good instinct. And sorry if I haven't been catching up on chat. Since I'm down here with the camera, it's a little tricky to check up on the chat at the same time. Yeah, but thank you so much for the donation. I'll go back and read your name once I am back up at my desk, because I want to properly credit you. That's our first donation, actually, through Rabbit Rips. So, huge shout out to you. Let's go see who that was, so I can give him a proper thank you. I'm so glad to hear. Thank you, Mason. Hey, that's alright. I mean, I don't want you to feel like you have to, really. Just being here and supporting the content that way is more than enough, for sure. So, let me go back in my history. Gotta minimize my stream real quick. Nine, 8, and 7-year-olds, your 3 rabbits. Wow. Congratulations on that. That must mean they're really well taken care of. I'm trying to look through my history so I can properly thank that person. It's only my second time live streaming on this platform, so still working out the kinks, that's what it is. Where would I even find it? Dashboard. Oh, here we go, tip history. So it was Coda. Thank you so much, Coda. Thank you for being rad, love your vids. Man, thank you so much for interacting, that means a whole lot to me. Give me just one more second. Alright. Anytime I see a new short, I drop and have to watch it instantly. They do such a good job pulling. I know. They are magic. They really are. I mean, I hope that other people get the idea that they want to try it with their rabbits, because it is a lot of fun. It's a good way to, you know, enrich them. It's kind of expensive, though, with Pokemon cards, you know. But yeah. They love doing it. I would never force them to do it or anything like that. You'll see in some of the videos where Chase like runs over, like he just can't wait to interact with the cards. So, you know, he does like doing it. Oh, this up is tricky. Oh yeah, let me make it so I can also read Instagram chat as well. How to have it before. Had it minimized and scaled up. There we go. Bunny, Benui, hey! Yo, thank you to everyone stopping by. I appreciate it. Here to support Chase and Sherry. I think my mic is working on the Instagram side of things. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's working all right on YouTube. All right, World 1 complete. Where did you guys go? Where did Chase go? Is he under my legs? Oh, he is. He's under my chair right now. What's up, buddy? Oop. They're like barely in frame, but they're there. I laugh when he dashes away in bunny glee. Thank you so much for all the nice comments, guys. I do appreciate it. Yeah. Anything that you want to request or anything that you want to see, I could try my best. There's that one guy who keeps saying that he wants them to open Pokemon. Or not Pokemon, sorry. Yu-Gi-Oh! And I don't have any Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards and I know nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh! But he's so persistent I was going to buy them. But just out of principle I was like, no, you got to send it to him if you want him to open them. So hopefully that, you know, encourages him to send it to the post. I don't know about Yu-Gi-Oh! My friend's into Yu-Gi-Oh! I should have asked him what this collection set 5 thing he keeps going on about is. But we'll have to see, you know, does Chase open any kind of cards, or does it have to be Pokemon? I was thinking about buying those, hey, that's alright, don't worry about donating. And just you being here is definitely enough, for sure. Are your bunnies trained, I believe you mean to say? Yeah, they're litter trained, so I don't have to worry about picking up poops all the time, which is nice. Oh, wow, that was good. I don't like clicker train them or whistle or anything like that though. They interact with the cards because they want to. This is hard. You could try opening Magic the Gathering, Bloomborough. Oh, I heard that there's a bunch of like bunny cards in Magic. I was kind of interested in looking into that. Or maybe it wasn't Magic, it was Yu-Gi-Oh! Like there's Clockwork Bunny, and there's like some animal deck. I don't know. Some of the art in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is actually really funny. So, I'm curious about it, but, yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking like maybe some people send something in the mail, in the post, that gives them an opportunity to open it. Because every single thing that anyone sends me, as long as they're okay with it, is going to be opened up on the show. And if I get a good amount of content doing that, like, you know, more than one letter per episode, then I'll put it on YouTube. That way it's in nice high quality and it's better preserved, you know, than just sticking it on Instagram or TikTok or something. Welcome, welcome. I don't have, absolutely love the page and watch all the rips, and I love Chase's enthusiasm when ripping, trying to get my bunny Tito to enjoy it with me. Yeah, I mean, I wish everyone the best, you know, if they're trying to do the same thing. I wanted to start like some sort of group or community where people send their pictures or videos of their rabbits doing the same thing, or just, you know, pictures of their rabbits so I can put them up on my wall. But I'm thinking of the best way to do that, because I mean, obviously the easiest way to do it would just be to start an, what is it called? Like a Discord server. But I don't feel like moderating a Discord server. I don't want to get in trouble if anyone does anything stupid in there. You know? What treats do you feed your bunnies? These are Oxbow young adult rabbit pellets, or adult rabbit pellets. Some people give them to their rabbits just as food, but I give it to them as a treat because like 90% of their food is hay. Is it true that Chase is the goodest boy of them all? I'd have to say yes. I mean, he's never really done me wrong. He's never bit me. He's never caused me any problems. I think the most naughty thing he does is chews on things that aren't supposed to be chewed on. Like sometimes the baseboards. Yeah, you should see if your bunny's a natural pro at pulling cards. He might be. They might be. And don't feel like you're stealing my thunder or taking credit for something I started. But yeah, I was thinking like, say 10 people sent me videos of their rabbits opening cards. I could, would love to help moderate it and work it out and manage this if you really want to do it. Dang, wait, is your name actually Chase too? That's cool. That would be perfect. They'd be like, wait, Chase is moderating the Discord? The rabbit? Dang, maybe I really should do it, because I want to get like 10 videos of people's rabbits opening cards, right? And then do like a best of type of deal on YouTube as an edit. And then Rabbit Rips on YouTube can be like a community thing, right? Where it's not just Chase and Sherry, but everyone who's, you know, interested in doing this hobby with their rabbits. And how old are they? Chase is about 3.5, maybe closer to 4. And then Sherry, well, she was adopted, so we don't really know. But the shelter said she already had babies by the time we got her, so she was at least like a year, maybe closer to 2 years. Yes, your name is Chase, that's crazy. If he opens Pokemon cards on his own, you can't really beat that. I know, right? I have some cards on the ground here. They usually only interact with them like when I'm holding them and they're ready to do it. Like I never force them to do it, which is why like, of course people want to see it on live stream, but I can't really snap my fingers and make it happen without setting it up properly, you know? Maybe if I had like a scheduled live stream where, okay, at 9 o'clock I'm going to go sit in the hallway, get the cards ready, and, you know, get their attention so that they're interested, and see if I can get them to pull it. It's possible. But these are more like chill streams where I don't really have a plan like that. Actually, there's a couple people I want to do. I have a favorite rabbit in pop culture, in media, in movies, in comics, maybe. I think Lyra from Poppin' Music. Poppin' Music is a rhythm game that came out in Japan. You press, it's kind of like Guitar Hero, if you're familiar with that. And they have a lot of characters in there. Some are rabbits, and I think that Lyra is the cutest. And Sherry is a mama, I guess so. I mean, that's what the shelter told me when I had adopted her. And I never got to meet the babies or anything like that, but I bet they were cute. I picked out Sherry because she was the sweetest one there. I'm so sorry that your message got cut off on the YouTube live stream. I'm gonna try and see if I can read the rest of it by opening it on my phone. Live chat. Yeah, I see it. Oh, it's Coda here. Oh, the one who just donated. Thank you so much. Just wanted to say that your vids are famous amongst my friend group, and we all love them. You've helped us staying relaxed and knowing we're supporting with a good heart. Thank you so much. Dang! Everybody's hopping in here. Man, I appreciate you guys so much. And I do want to say, if you have any ideas or, you know, any type of content that you want to see regarding Rabbit Rips or like where I upload it, I'm open to advice, you know. I don't do this with like any strict routine other than trying to do a video a day at least now, and some Instagram stories here and there. It's tricky, you know. Sometimes I feel like when I post less, they get more popular because, oh, it's been a while, and then it blows up for that reason. You know, if I was doing the same exact thing every single day, some people think it's mundane. Some people make it part of their daily routine, and I mean, that's what's awesome. But it's tricky to try and find a balance. But that's awesome that word's getting around about Rabbit Rips. In fact, when I went to the SPCA, someone from there recognized me, and they say they'd like me to come back and see if I can get the rabbits there to interact with the cards or try and pull some. So I'm gonna give it a try. You know, I think it'll be a good opportunity to support adoption. And the that SPCA location in particular, like the one at the mall, they were struggling recently, so I wanted to support them in some way. Afterwards, I realized like I had shouted out my fan mail in the same episode that I was trying to, you know, promote support for the SPCA, so I was like, ugh, this sounds kind of shallow. But truthfully, like say I got too much of something, like too many treats or anything like that that I can't use, I'd definitely be donating them to the shelter. So, don't think I'm being too selfish, I guess. I think you're doing a great job so far. YouTube algorithm is tricky. Yeah, I mean, all algorithms are kind of goofy, right? You can't predict them at all, but what I can do is try and get people to interact and have a reason to come back. So that's why I've been trying to do Instagram stories and stuff like that. Thanks so much. I do appreciate it. I forgot what you do in this level. You have to go in the baskets. Posting the channel everywhere I can. Friend showed me on the channel a while ago, and I've been watching since. Yeah, I mean, for some reason, like sometimes it gets spread by word of mouth. Sometimes people tell me they found it on a Discord server. All kinds of stuff like that. I might reach out to Chase, the one who commented in here earlier, not my rabbit Chase, but they said they could help me set up a Discord server for a Rabbit Rips community type thing. So that'd be cool. Give people a place to post pictures of their rabbits and maybe have a, you know, host contests and stuff like that. Oh, just barely missed. I love your rabbits from King Chris. Thank you, King Chris. You're a legend among men. Is there anything you can call you? I know, right? I've been trying to come up with that. I don't have like a pseudonym or anything like that. It's tricky. Since I'm not like the crux of the content, right? I'm just the person behind the camera. My rabbits are definitely the celebrities, but it probably would be better if I had a name to go by. Calling me Rips of Rabbit Rips is clever, but it's also kind of would be confusing. People like, what do you mean, Rips of Rabbit Rips? So I gotta come up with something. I used to go by Gamer, but that's when I did like rhythm game content on Twitch. Doesn't mean I still can't use it, but it would be nice to have a clean slate as well. Sua is a tag I use for speedrunning and stuff like that. Can Chase open more Pokemon cards? You know, it's hard to get him to do it right on the spot. I put some on the ground, but it's kind of like a whole process thing where I have to sit down and get his attention, and he has to have enough energy. So, believe it or not, when I actually go to record the videos, to get like a good enough shot where he actually does everything, I shouldn't say like he's supposed to, but you know, how it looks nice for camera, it can take like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes sometimes, and I don't want to leave you guys hanging and expecting something when it might not happen. So I'll say he might not do it live on stream today, but you know, I have hundreds and hundreds of videos on my TikTok and Instagram where you can check it out. Well, I shouldn't say hundreds and hundreds. I think I have like 150 different videos of him pulling cards. I put them all back to back in a video editor not too long ago, and well, not too long ago, it was actually today, and it's about 150 videos of him pulling packs. Oh, that one also gets cut off, so I need to read it on here. Send you a DM on Instagram, and I can shoot you an email. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Chase. For convenience, I might call you Watson or something, just in the context of this, in case it gets confusing for viewers. But yeah, that would be awesome. I need to figure out a lot of stuff, and since I'm just one person trying to like figure out, you know, social media and a community all by myself, it's a little tricky regarding like I want to make merch, I gotta find artists, I want to upload to 3 different social medias every single day, as well as record videos, and I have a full-time job, so you know, having time for it all is tricky. How long did it take you to train him? He was pretty good at it from the start, but since I got the hang of like, well, I shouldn't say I got the hang of, he got the hang of like receiving treats every time he does it. He kind of has a positive association with it.
Nightlights9 donated $5.
Another
You the
donation.
goat rabbit.
Let's go. Thank you, Nightlights. Are you sure you got permission to do that? Thank you. Thank you for the subscription as well. Alright, let's do... I don't want to give him too many of the pellet treats. Let's see if they're up for the lollipop again today. I know that Chase loves this one. Let's see. And give me just a moment here. Make sure my camera's live and the cable's long enough. Gotta adjust that. Yeah. Try and get a good angle here. Chase, you want to be on camera? How close can I get the camera? Something like that. Sorry if my mic is rubbing against my jeans. I have it kind of like dangling around my neck, so. Chase, can you do something cool for the camera? Like, hi, go up high? Oh, nice shot, nice shot. Thank you so much for the donation, Nightlights. Chase, say thank you. Cherry being grumpy. Oh, look at him. Cherry always tries to steal it. She's probably hoping that the stick will break in half and she can take the Timothy ball at the top. And again, right now I can't check out the chat just because I'm holding the camera for the rabbits, so you'll have to pardon me for a second. Nice. That money is going to go towards artists to help make some merchandise for Chase and Cherry. So I really look forward to supporting them. I actually have a custom binder design coming in for Chase. Just in case we get cards in the mail through fan mail, I want to have Chase's own binder for that. Because he has one for the cards he pulls. And then, wow, look at that. It's like, what is it called? Not 101 Dalmatians, but the, where they meet in the middle with the spaghetti. Alright, don't rampage too hard here, guys. Let me check my camera, make sure it's still live. If you're wondering why there's a random wooden log here, it's because they like to chew on the baseboards, so I try and cover up as much as the baseboards as I can with something teeth safe, you know. And they do dig at the baseboard. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but there's like chunks missing out of the wood. It's safe for them. It's like non-treated, I believe, oak. So, what an angle. If I said the wrong kind of wood that it was, I might be mistaken, but I made sure when I bought it, I was researching like what's rabbit safe, so it's all good there. Alright, that might be enough of that treat for the day. Nice. Great things can happen. Great things can happen. Thank you so much. Now I have to, some chats to catch up on. Give me just... Lady and the Tramp. Right, that's what it was. I'm wondering... I don't know how... Oh shoot. Does it stop live streaming on Instagram when I tab out? Yikes. Chase is a boy and Sherry's a girl. Yes. Let me go back and read some messages. Have you thought about selling some of the cards? Definitely in person. I want to go to card shows with like a video that's on autoplay of all the cards Chase has pulled, and then you know, sell his cards for like a quarter or like 50 cents, maybe $1, but really just, you know, to get the word out about him. W Nightlights for real. Thank you so much. Nice. Okay. I have to do some chores for the rabbit fund. That's so nice of you. A signed card by Chase and Sherry. Yeah, for sure. Lady and the Tramp is the one for sure. Yep. Rabbits can be destructive for sure, in the sense that if you don't have enough stuff for them to chew on, and it also just depends on the personality of the rabbit, your stuff will have holes in it and stuff. That's a great idea. I tried wood sculpting with rabbit safe wood. That would be actually really cool. If people were making art out of wood that their rabbits, like basically like, what's the word, lathed for them? What's your movie? Yeah, I think it's interesting, like we have in the Rabbit Rips community, there's like so many people of all different age groups. There's, you know, school age people, and then there's also like some people are 50 plus years old, so it's pretty remarkable. Oh, I forgot. Today's Memorial Day in the US, so there might be fireworks next door. Sometimes they do fireworks nearby, so I'll have to be here to comfort Sherry and Chase. How did you find Chase? I went to a pageant for rabbits to get more information about bonding, interacting with rabbits, and the breeds in general. And somebody was basically selling Chase. I won't like sugarcoat it. They were saying that, you know, they could rehome him for a fee to somebody because he was too big for the category of pageant rabbits. Would you be willing to trade cards that have another rabbit's bite marks on them? Well, that's a good question too, because I mean, I'd totally be down for that. The logistics of that probably wouldn't be too hard. You can send flat items in the mail that fit in an envelope with just a stamp, so it wouldn't be expensive either. I do want to make Chase's cards available in some way, right? But I'm trying to figure out the best way to do that, you know? I'm still figuring out the merch side of things. It would not be expensive, so don't get me wrong. You'd be able to get like a sizable amount of Chase's cards for $1, I guess. Give me just 1 second. I have more messages too. How many cards has he torn apart? They actually don't sit there and shred cards like paper shredders. Like you'll see, there's some cards on the ground here and they're not really going out of their way to destroy them. I mean, maybe if I give them some more time alone, but they have enough toys around that they'd prefer chewing on this. Yeah. You have birds and they chew on everything. Nothing is safe. Yeah. Birds are like rabbits with wings, maybe. I don't know. But yeah. Sorry if I didn't finish that story. Finding Chase, I went to that rabbit pageant to learn about rabbits, and I found Chase there. But here's the crazy part. I actually found Chase and his brother. I mean, Chase was Baloo at the time. That was his given name from the previous owner. And he had a brother named Copenhagen. So it was Baloo and Copenhagen. And I actually wanted to buy Copenhagen. He was slimmer, and I'm not sure why, but he also wasn't like able to compete in the pageant or whatever due to some feature about him that was not up to standard with like the mini Rex category. But I went to the car to go get some money, and when I came back, he was already sold. So I picked out Baloo instead, and Baloo, turned out to be Chase, the pack-ripping rabbit. So it was a happy accident. Not just because of the fact that he can rip Pokemon cards, but he's a great pet. I really love Chase. Can you adopt more rabbits? It's not... it doesn't seem possible for me right now. I mean, I love rabbits, and I do wish I could care for a ton of them, but just living situation-wise, it's not ideal. Because adopting a rabbit is a huge undertaking. Maybe if it was a foster and I could eventually, find another home for them. But, like with Chase and Sherry, for example, say I wanted to move or something, that's a whole ordeal, especially if I wanted to leave the States. Are you on Twitch or YouTube live streaming? I am on YouTube. A YouTube link should pop up on your screen near the bottom if you're on the Instagram side of things. You can also just search Rabbit Rips on YouTube and I should show up, and I am live right now. You should make thumbnails for your live streams and make it so you gain more viewers. You are right. You are not wrong. But like I said, just with having my hands full with so many tasks at once regarding making content, editing it, uploading it myself to 3 different platforms, and trying to be on top of messages and merch and having a full-time job, I'm overwhelmed. It's not a bad problem to have at all, but I never want to use like AI for it, so I want to make something quality created from, a real artist. So I've definitely got to whip something up. It just wasn't on my to-do list as a priority since I didn't know if I'm going to be doing live streams all the time. But I think I will try and commit to it. Mine is such a paper shredder. I would give her the advertisements as the back of the MTG packs, Magic the Gathering packs, and she loves it. Sherry's a paper shredder. I mean, if I gave her a card and just said, like, here, do whatever you want with it, she would probably turn it to dust. But Chase is more gentle. How was our bonding process? I'll go into that in a second. Work with... Dang! Chase Watson, you got everything ready for me. That's so awesome. Yeah, enjoy your time away. So... Oh, did you just hop over? Thank you, King Chris. Welcome, welcome. A new subscriber too. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, hey allergies. Rabbits hate AI. They should. Hey, I feel bad for people who have hay allergies. I mean, I'm glad I don't. At least I don't think I do. I get like a bad cough sometimes. But I'm in the rabbit room right now, and it doesn't bother me that much. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, about bonding Chase and Sherry. So, Sherry being my first adopt, I got her from a shelter around here, and I wanted to get her a bonded partner because I felt kind of bad going to work and leaving her at home. So I adopted a second rabbit named Opal. Opal was a senior rabbit, and she was going blind, and she had a really dominant personality, just like Sherry. So I didn't get the opportunity. When I attempted bonding them, it never really worked out. And that can happen when bonding. It's not really anybody's fault when rabbits are just kind of incompatible, which can happen. Unfortunately, yeah, you have to find a way to work around it. And since our living situation changed and we didn't have as much space to accommodate for having 2 rabbits at the same time, it was tricky. I got Chase to try and bond with them to make a trio, which, you know, sounds like the exact opposite thing you should be doing if you're running out of space, you know, getting a third rabbit. But some people say bonding as a trio is easier. But the same thing, like Chase got along pretty well, but Sherry and Opal just never got along. So I had found someone who's really great with senior rabbits, and especially rabbits with disabilities, and they had a lot of space on their farm, and I was able to rehome Opal to someone who really, you know, is able to dedicate the time and care that she needed, and that way I was able to bond Chase and Sherry together, and they've started out rocky, but of course, you know, over time they became great friends. Bonding is tricky. I kind of want to make a video all about it, and just like general rabbit care stuff, but that's why I was doing that poll, is like, do you care more about rabbits or do you care more about Pokemon? Because I didn't want to do something too rabbit-centric if like 90% of my audience was just caring about Pokemon. Let me catch up on some messages, sorry. Thank you, Nightlights. I'm going to be branching out and reaching out to lots of artists and kind of making different options. So if you want to submit something, definitely appreciate the support, but don't feel like you have to go out of your way to do it, okay? Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. It's always been like kind of a, not a sour spot to talk about, but it's tricky. It can always feel like you did something wrong when bonding doesn't go right, but that's not exactly how it works. Rabbits are complicated, you know, they have a hierarchy that you can't really control. And as much as I wanted Sherry and Opal to work out, and believe me, I put in dozens of hours to try and make it work, they were just not compatible. So, yeah, I'm glad that Sherry was able to find the one for her, and Opal went to a great home. So eventually it all worked out. There's also like really strong opinions relating to like what people think is the right way to bond, what's you know, acceptable to do and not to do for rabbit bonding, and adopting versus buying from a breeder or rehoming. You know, there's lots of like touchy topics in pet ownership, so I don't want to sound too divisive on it, you know. It's not like problematic or anything, but yeah. Oh, thank you, Nightlights. Also, yeah, like the same kind of thing. If people were to send in their pictures of their pets or rabbits, whether it be over Discord or directly through the mail, then I could make a pet wall, and I want to make a fan art wall, and just make people feel like they have a channel to come back to, essentially. They have a reason to stick around with rabbit riffs. Rabbit fights can be so bad if it doesn't work out. Yeah, believe me. Sherry and Opal, I had to sit by their pen for like, I was trying for like 8 hours a day to really make sure that they got accustomed to each other, and I was sitting there with my, you know, my indestructible glove, and yeah, I mean, they never got any like nasty injuries or anything like that, but I did have to separate them all the time from you could call them fights. Yeah, bonding is tough, it's not easy, and I feel, you know, I've never, like, none of my rabbits that I've owned were ever like non-dominant. Like most of them, or all of them, were dominant. Chase was even a little bit dominant. Sherry was dominant. Opal was just like stubborn. She was just like a boulder. She would not like cooperate at all with anybody. She was really, really sweet with people, which is one of the reasons, like, if I could have kept her alone with the space, I feel like she would have been, you know, happy enough. But where could I submit fan art? I do have a PO box, which is in the Discord, or sorry, in the description of YouTube. So if you felt like submitting something there, you totally can. I don't have a Discord yet. That's what we were just talking about today. I was talking with a couple chatters. Someone here, Chase Watson on YouTube, he said that he could help me set one up and moderate it. So I might go through with that. I think that would be like the best place to, you know, have an accessible place for people to post pictures of their rabbits and maybe submit fan art as well if they don't feel like sending it in the mail. But I also think it's more fun and what's the word? Tactile? No, I don't know the word for it, but it's more like analog. Yeah, that's the word. When you send something through the mail, somebody receives it, you get to make a video about it. It's like a whole event. Give me just 1 second. Someone texted me. Heck yeah. I mean, that's awesome. Thank you so much. So, yeah, I guess that's what I do. It sounds like people are interested in that. Because that way, Rabbit Rips can be a community thing too. I want like, I don't know if we'd be able to do it weekly, judging by like how much interactions there are. It depends. But like a community uploads where it's a compilation of like people's packs, rabbits opening packs for the week. That'd be so cool. Let me actually just adjust the live stream on the fly right now so that the chat is taller because it keeps getting cut off. There we go. Tried to bond my baby and it didn't go well. She's extremely attached to me. Yeah, it's tricky, right? Rabbit bonding, yeah. That's why I said, like, I have so much to talk about regarding it that I want to make a video on its own. So I might do that. And I also want to make, like, a who is Rabbit Rips type video. Like, who is the guy behind Rabbit Rips? Because I've showed up on camera a few times, and I've made myself known as a human. But I haven't, you know, given myself, like, a name or a persona or anything like that. So I could probably do that once I come up with something convincing enough. I could use my full legal name, or like my real name, but I don't know if that's a good thing to do on the internet. It's not like anything is a secret on the internet, but also, I don't know. It's also good sometimes to have a persona instead. So how, out of the people in the chat, remind me, type 1 if you have a rabbit as a pet. Whether you're on YouTube or Instagram. This will also give me a good idea of like how delayed the chat is because, yeah, I think I put like a 10 to 20 second delay on it just in case I need to cut the stream for anything. So 1 in the chat if you have a rabbit, 2 if you do not. I feel like talking about rabbit care online is a trap, right? Right? That's I feel that way too. It's like, as much as I want to, there's always going to be like hate comments. And I'm not like afraid of hate comments or like I'm worried that I'm going to be blasted off the internet because of a statement that I made, but I also feel like it's kind of smarter to keep your mouth shut sometimes. Yeah, rabbit care. Especially with rabbits, because people, there's like not a guidebook that gives you like 100% of the answers, right? People have opinions, and it depends on like where you live and what the opinions of people around your area think, you know? People say, oh, I grew up like this and my rabbits did this, and you know, everyone's a little bit different. 1 times 7, you have 7 rabbits? Surely not. Surely not. Hold on. 1 used to. Yeah, a lot of people come to my channel and they mention that they had rabbits when they were younger, or they had some and they passed away. And you know, my condolences go out to all those people. It is really sad losing a pet. I've gone through that before, not with my rabbits, but I mean, I never checked in on Opal after we rehomed her because I didn't want to hear the news that, you know, she passed away. but I knew that she was in good hands, so I wasn't stressed out about it. Oh shoot. It's like that with birds too. Yeah, exotic pets, I mean, like I said, it's so different depending on where you live that, you know, people are going to have pretty strong opinions about care. So it does not surprise me that people would get on your case over small stuff. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to keep up with chat. Let me pause in just a second. Got lucky with my buns as a kid. Hey. And a lot of people don't know that, like, in 99% of circumstances, they both have to be spayed and neutered. Are you playing Monkey Ball? I can't see because of the chat. Yes. I guess I could move it. But people are here to see the rabbits, and they're on screen right now. Oh, actually, is my stream delayed, or my... Sorry, one second. I have to do some troubleshooting. No, my stream is still live. I'm not sure if on the Instagram side of things it's lagging or just delayed. It's probably just delayed. So let me catch up on chat. I used to years ago, a giant one. Yeah, I want to collect pictures of people's rabbits, so I'm probably going to start a Discord server soon so people can send them in. Let's catch up. Yeah, it's sad, right? When pets pass away. I hate allergies. Some people feed their rabbits just pellets, but I'd feel kind of bad doing that because they need the hay to file down their teeth and stuff for health and sanitary reasons. Chase is 3.5 years old, and Sherry's probably closer to 5. Pet rats and snakes. Oh, yeah, exotic pets, man. People with really strong opinions. I never had a snake, but my brother did. He had a boa snake. I forget exactly what it was called, but yeah, he called him. Actually, I think it was he called his. Oh no, it was Mitch. I was like, did he call his snake Chase too? But no, it was Mitch. Yeah, and a lot of people, like, you know, they have the best intentions. They want people to take care of their, you know, the pets they're advocating for the best they can. This is where the levels get hard, so I don't know. I mean, I'll catch up on chat and everything. Red bearded dragon. Oh my gosh. I was always curious, like, are those expensive? Because, I mean, it seems like you need to know exactly what you're doing regarding, like, I don't know. Since there's, to me, that's like exotic on the level of being on like another planet. That's like so exotic of an animal. Reptiles. I mean, I guess just like fish, you know, you have to take good care of them if you actually want to raise them properly. Oh shoot. That's a lot of rabbits. Oh my goodness. That's totally fine. I caught up on the conversation. Rest in peace. The Continental Giant, you mean, right? Conti. Did you name Chase specifically after Chase Bowles, or is it purely coincidence? His adopted name was Baloo, and I was always like okay with that name, but usually I rename my rabbits when I adopt them. So I wanted to name him something else, and as a joke, I said in the YouTube comments of like a YouTube short, top comment gets to name my rabbit, and there was a lot of Pokemon names, but somebody said Chase, and I was like, that's so perfect, because it's like Sherry and Chase, like alcohol with a chaser, and then Chase because it's a rabbit and he's fast and he runs around, but then Chase in a chase card because he pulls packs, and it's like a name, it's like way too perfect, so I had to do it. What breed are they? Mini Rex for Chase and just a mixed breed for Sherry. That's so many rabbits though, oh my goodness. My favorite breeds are... I love Rexes just because of their fur. English Lops. Or maybe I said the name wrong. It's been so long since I looked up those rabbits. I feel like I'm flubbing the name. I also just have... Oh, where do I go from here? What? What is this? Where am I? I'm lost! Sorry, I got lost in the game. The ones that are like 6 to 8 pounds and have the really big floppy ears. They're not French Lops, they're English Lops, right? And there's also Velveteen Lops, which are kind of like a mix between those and Rex rabbits. I really am interested in those. I also like Belgian hares a lot. They're so beautiful. I saw some at the rabbit show and I was super impressed. But their personality probably wouldn't be, you know, something that I'd prefer. I like the really chill rabbits. So, you know, Continental Giant or what are the other giant rabbits that I'm blanking on the name? But yeah. Best ever, and I want another one. Massive, active like dogs. That's what, I mean, that's the life right there. Having a giant rabbit that you can cuddle. But the fur is probably crazy. I can only imagine the shedding would be nuts. Because I already deal with like shedding hell, you know, in the spring seasons. It's pretty much all year round. Where is Chase? He's on stream. Hi Chase. He's eating a snack right now. It's a little bit delayed, so I'm trying my best to keep up with YouTube chat, Instagram chat, and stream delay. Wanna pack battle with Chase? I want to do something like that, right? Where people submit videos of their rabbits opening packs, and then it's like a pack battle, a community pack battle, and then Rabbit Rips becomes like a community channel where people can upload videos of their rabbits. That'd be so cool. Speaking of cool, the level design on the stage is awesome. English Lops, yes. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's the most like humane thing that they've been bred to that extent, right? Where they have stuffy faces and long ears that can catch on their claws. But I can't help but think that they're adorable. It's like some people, I don't really like pugs, but you know, like some people think pugs are really cute despite having squished faces. I just can't help but think that they're super cute with the long ears. Besides, thanks for stopping by so much, and the donation was super nice of you, Nightlights. I'll see you around. Wait, what is this level? Oh, okay. I remember struggling on this one for a while when I first played it. I'd pack battle with Chase. I'm teaching my bunny how to open packs right now. That's awesome. I really hope it works out for you. For sure. Tell me about it. The shedding is always bad. It's like it's snowing. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, thank you for following. The only reason I can't read out your name right now is because my Instagram chat's covering the left side of my monitor. Also, that was a lot of characters that I couldn't read. I just realized. I can read some Japanese, but I don't know if those were Japanese characters or Chinese characters because I only saw them for like half a second. So yeah, any content that you specifically want to see through Rabbit Rips, let me know. I'll try my best to make it happen. If we want to do contests or giveaways, I could probably make it happen. I'll probably do a poll and see like what people would be interested in receiving if I did something like that. Because some people only care about the rabbits and don't really have any interest in Pokemon, so giving away just like Pokemon packs, like sealed Pokemon packs, probably isn't in everyone's interest. And then also, you know, some people only care about Pokemon and are just here for rabbits. So if I did like, you know, something made by Chase, essentially, Like if I, where do I go? If I did like some chase care package, then they might not care that much, right? What innocuous things do your rabbits hate? Oh. Could Sherry and Chase pack battle? I could give that a try. The thing about, like, the content that I upload to shorts, if I want it to get popular, you do have to, like, immediately start out by, having something catching from the beginning. So I could just do a regular pack opening like Chase does, and then say, actually, this one's a pack battle between Chase and my other rabbit, Sherry. Sherry opens packs really slowly. Nice. I mean, yeah, you have to be careful with which ones you hand out so that he picks them in order, right? What innocuous things do my rabbits hate? Sometimes, and it's totally random, like if I carry a box fan into my room, they might get scared shitless. Oh, excuse my language. They might, you know, lose their mind. But then, if I vacuum in front of their area, they don't care at all. It's just totally random. But I think they're scared, like, when they see large objects. Or, like, if I carry a bag into their room, they're like, what the hell? I'm thinking, like, do I need to watch my language? Because, I mean, some of the people who watch are younger, but some aren't. But on the safe side, I'll try and keep it PG, generally. That's a cool level. How'd you train Sherry to open the packs? Same thing. She kind of just does it out of curiosity. She doesn't do it in the same way Chase does, where like he actually gets like an enriching engagement out of doing it. She kind of just does it out of curiosity, I feel like. Like she'll do it if it's in front of her. She's like interested in it sometimes, but yeah, Chase has like a whole different personality with him where he wants to. Like he'll run down the hallway when I go to grab the packs and stuff like that. And I'm not sure if it's just because he's associated it with receiving treats, or maybe it's just something he likes doing. But who can say, right? Who could say? Where am I going? Okay, I got lost. They spend, I mentioned this on the last live stream, they spend like 90% of their life in the litter box. They love it there. They love to eat. Your old bunny hated brooms. How old is your rabbit? Chase is about 3.5 years old, and Sherry's probably closer to 5. Old bunny hates brooms. You know, I don't use a broom in my house because I have a shop vac. That is my #1 recommended tool to have if you're a rabbit owner. I mean, other than the essentials that your rabbits need, right, is a shop vac. Because hay is a pain to clean up. And if you don't have one, you're going to be like picking up hay out of your vacuum cleaner bristles and stuff like that. A shop vac just takes care of everything. It's so convenient. I think Chase is a Pokemon fan for real. Like sometimes in the pack opening, I think I did the most recent one, or one of the recent ones, where like he starts pulling the cards and then he realizes that, hey, is this a Pokemon? Why am I pulling this? He'll go to like a trainer and he's like, I don't want this. I want the Pokemon. No, but for real, he does have a personality. Obviously, he's not like sapient to the point where he recognizes Pokemon from... Wait, where do I go? Oh, at the top. Oh my gosh. Please don't kill me. Ah! What stage of the game are you on? I'm on 4-5 out of 10-10. So, stage 45 out of 100. Carpet sweeper's a life changer. I need to get one. Like one of those rubber, kind of like Swiffer looking things where you rub it across the carpet and it collects the fur. I definitely need one of those. Levels are getting complicated now. If there's any GameCube games that you want to see on stream in the next like week or two, I can put them in the playlist essentially. Right now I have Super Monkey Ball and a few like Super Monkey Ball ROM hacks mods with like harder levels like this one. And then I also have Sonic Adventure 2, and I think Wind Waker, like Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, and maybe Paper Mario. But yeah, I could pretty much add anything. At least knock off Roomba. Oh really? I mean, I was wondering if a Roomba would even work. For this room now, it probably would, right? Because there's not too many changes in elevation. Pikmin. Yeah, I could totally play Pikmin. I have Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2. I prefer Pikmin 2, but Pikmin 1's probably a better stream experience. I used to like casually speedrun Pikmin 2. Casually speedrun, no, that's like, what's the name? Like a oxymoron. But where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Here. I missed. But yeah, so like I know some of the speedrun skips. It's a really fun game, Pikmin 2. Sonic or Zelda, also good. Sunshine is a perfect summertime game. True. True. Out of all the, like, platformer Mario games, I think, my favorite's probably Galaxy, right? And I kind of associate that one with summer because I got it when I was on summer vacation, but it doesn't necessarily have a summer vibe to it. Worried my rabbit would try to kill the Roomba. True. Mine, I mean, they might think it's an intruder and start attacking it for sure. Who knows? You know, I really don't know how they would react. They'd probably think it's like, I don't know. If they got used to it eventually, then it might be fine, but I have no idea how they'd interact with it at first. Considering they're fine with the vacuum sometimes, but then other times they freak out when it's in their space. Hi, love your videos. They always make my day. Your bunnies are so cute and funny. They always cheer me up. Thank you so much. That's like the exact comment that you know, makes it feel worth it to continue making content with them. So, you know, I'm glad that it brightens your day, of course. Galaxy is also really good. Yeah, the music in Galaxy is insane. I mean, honestly, all Nintendo games have great soundtracks, but Galaxy, the orchestral, is so good. What else? Thought they were scared, but they were unbothered. Yeah, I'm not sure how mine would react. Galaxy is fire. I am playing on a Wii right now, and I do have like a sensor bar, so it's technically possible for me to do. I haven't played many Wii games recently because you have to like keep an eye on your batteries. That's always been a pain for me. I should get one of those rechargeable battery or rechargeable Wii remote kits, you know. The sensor bar is wired, I think. It's not. What is going on here? I missed the exit. I almost went into it reverse. Yeah, well, some of the Super Monkey Ball stages are about like accuracy and like fine control. This mod is more about like speed and air control. So it's not my specialty. It's kind of tricky. Oh, I overshot it again. Maybe I could save it. Let's see. Where am I? No. They thump or honk when you scare them accidentally. They thump in the middle of the night for no reason, like if they hear something that spooks them, but they don't honk. I mean, actually, if Sherry's in like a igloo-shaped area and I go to reach my hand inside, she'll like honk because she gets defensive. So true. Chase is like a mini Sonic with the way he runs around. I missed one message. Let me go back and scroll up and see what that was. When did you get Chase and Sherry? Right. So 2024. No, 2023 in December is when I got Sherry, I believe. No, 2022 in December. I don't know why I'm mixing that up. But yeah, I got her and she was like 1, maybe 2 years old at that time. So that's why she's around 5 years old. Am I getting my years correct? Yeah, something like that. I've always been really bad with times and dates, so. But yeah, Chase, I got him at the end of like 2023. And he was young. Do you have a favorite Pokemon game? Heart Gold is probably my favorite. I love Pokemon Heart Gold. I grew up with Pokemon Gold. I have older siblings. I mean, I'm 26, so I kind of missed the original Pokemon wave. But I have older siblings that were into it, and they handed me down all their like old games. So I was into the retro, like Pokemon Gold, Pokemon Yellow, and Sapphire is good. I played X and Y, and I like that. I played which is the one with Xerneas is X, right? Yeah. Or maybe it's Y, because as antlers it looked like a Y. Or is it X because it's... I don't know. But the 3DS one was fun, is what I want to say. And what else have I played? I played a little bit of Sun and Moon, but by that point I kind of grew out of Pokemon in the sense that like the games are just like so tutorialized that I didn't find it as fun as like the original games. If I ever go back and play a Pokemon game, it's gonna be like Heart Gold. It's my favorite. I also wanted to try Black and White because I missed that one, but people say it's like the best one. Oh no! Grew up with Crystal. Yeah. I mean, all the Pokemon games have such good music, but really love Gen 2 music, and also like the Unova music is so good. Yeah, all the ones on the DS that have like the piano midis, such beautiful music. Half the reason I play the games is for the music, honestly. And oh, I forgot that somebody a while back mentioned what is my favorite Pokemon? Favorite Pokemon's probably Lilligant. I like Lilligant, I like Goodra, I like Flareon. There's a lot of Pokemon that I like. Fun video idea. Lay out either names of cards on the floor and have Chase pick the starters. Yeah, I wanted to do rabbit ranks. Instead of rabbit rips, it's like rabbit ranks. And it like, he chooses between Pokemon games, or he chooses between starters, or like creates like a what is it called? Like a tier list, you know? I think that could be a lot of fun. So thank you for the idea. I think I will go through with something like that once I get around to it. I have to, even though I don't really want to, hopefully nobody from Meta is listening. I guess they are because I'm posting to Instagram, but they want me to start posting on Facebook, like a recruiter sent me out to, or not sent me out, but they sent me an email to try and convert me to uploading my stuff to Facebook. And I'll give it a try. You know, they had an incentive for me to do it. I'm not just doing it out of the blue. But if you already watch my content on other platforms like Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, don't feel like you have to follow me on Facebook, because you definitely don't. The type of content I'm going to be uploading there is just reposts of my old content from my other platforms. It's because I don't respect Facebook as much as I do YouTube, and to some degree Instagram. I like Instagram because it lets me interact with my followers directly and kind of build a community easier. Dang, this one's hard. So yeah, I don't want to like push the people that just care about Pokemon away, but I would do like rabbit ranks and then have them like rank, I don't know, anime or something. Something that would like branch out into other communities so that I'm not just stuck into Pokemon. Because as much as I love Pokemon, I feel like there's more that Chase can do, you know? And yeah. I grew up with Gen 5 and 6, but my friend had older games like Red and Emerald. How old is Chase? Chase is about 3.5 years old, maybe closer to 4. I need to properly do the math because I think I can figure out his birthday judging by the adoption papers that I got. That way I can like have his birthday and everything. I celebrate a little bit based on his like adoption day, but like I said, I'm bad with dates, so I don't focus on it too much. Shoot. Oh, I appreciate that, but the recruiter made it sound like they are already gonna have like audience support for me when I but start posting stuff on Facebook, and I just need to meet a threshold of like how much stuff I post there. So I'm probably going to, and I have been, that's why I put all the videos in a video editor recently. I'm going to basically line up all my videos, edit them separately into like 100 videos of clips, and then upload them one a day with like an automatic upload schedule so I don't have to touch it. Because I don't do automatic uploading it on... I'm stammering. I don't do automatic uploading on Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok. I upload everything manually, and I'm probably going to keep it that way because it lets me, you know, decide exactly when I want to upload. But yeah. Let me check up with chat. Hold on. Why does Chase have a tattoo in his ear? The previous owner had him with the intention of him being a pageant rabbit, where it's easier if he's identified, you know? So that's pretty common in a lot of rabbitries and breeders, where they tattoo their ears. You know, it's not the most humane thing, but also it helps the breeders identify rabbits and make sure that, I don't know, they have their own processes. I won't get into it because I don't know much about rabbit breeding or like rabbitry at all. But yeah, it's basically the identifying key for him. So it has the initials of the, how do you say, the rabbitry, and then like his identification number personally. But yeah, it's a tattoo. I can't really remove it or anything, so I just kind of ignore it. Like if I make fan art, or I mean fan art is made of him or anything like that, get that bag, steal those Zuckbucks. Thank you. I'm gonna try. But yeah, the tattoo. I just don't pay any mind to it because it's kind of irrelevant to me. I can't wait to get to, what is it, World 6, I think? Because I might just skip to it, honestly, because World 5 is kind of a snoozer. I mean, the designs on all these stages are really cool, as far as like the backgrounds and everything. But yeah, let me go to... Did I break it? I did. Yikes. I crashed it. Oh well, I guess we'll play a different game. Let's see what else we got. Nintendo, if you're watching, this is AI generated. I'm playing on official hardware. All this is an illusion. So what do I want to play? Let's see what I have. I have Pikmin 2, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, Sonic Adventure Director's Cut, Melee, and Monkey Ball. I could do Pikmin 2. It's been so long since I've played the speedrun route of Pikmin 2, I have no idea what it is, but I'll just play for fun. It's so small, though. I don't know if it'll work out with it being small. It's a game with a lot of moving small parts. You know, the Pikmin are hopping around everywhere, so I'm not sure how well the detail will show up, but I'll give it a try. It's so tempting right now to touch Sherry's feet. Sometimes she doesn't mind. Let me go see if I can bother her. Ah, I woke you up, sorry. Here, you want a Pokemon card? No. She did take it. I want to play with them for a little bit. Yeah, Nintendo, you see nothing. We have a sugar maple out in the yard, and that's safe for rabbits, so sometimes I, Oh, what the heck? Bro, that Ascended Heroes pack that I had? This isn't one I opened on the channel, is it? had an illustration rare in it. I don't know if that's an SI or just a regular illustration rare. Wait. Or I mean, yeah. What the heck? Okay, so there's your rabbit rips for the day. Here, you want to chew on an illustration rare? I'll let you chew on it. Sign it. Go ahead. You can kind of see. Maybe. There's some damage on the corner there. Nintendo Game Sphere. Yeah, exactly. It's like that Drake and Josh episode. Yeah, sometimes Sherry lets me do it, but maybe I bothered her right there. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think that pack was one I opened on the channel, is it? The Snorunt? No, because it would have been in his binder. That's funny. What got you into rabbits? It's a good question. I don't really know. I just always thought they were cute, and I saw like how many different kinds of rabbits there are, and then I started going to the animal shelter nearby me, and yeah, I'd visit the rabbits. I did a little bit of volunteering there, but it was mostly just to hang out with them and look at them. And I was like, there's a lot of really nice rabbits here that I wish I could take home. And that kind of got me into it. I wish I had a camera that was like low to the ground so they could get up close to it, but I don't want to put them in danger by having a cable that they can chomp on. Maybe I'll get one of those like metal cable barriers. I'll do a speedrun trick here. Have a good night, my friend. Oh, thank you so much for stopping by, Hale. Sherry's gonna go after your feet next. I honestly think she might. They have been known to like chew on my shoelaces and stuff like that. I forget how to do this trick. Walk into the corner, aim down. There we go. Kill the Pikmin by making them go out of bounds and skipping the first day cutscenes. Basically skips the tutorial. I'm trying to figure out what would be the best time to stream, because looking at my YouTube analytics and other platforms, it seems like most people are using their phones the most at like 1 p.m. But I don't know what time people get on their computers. Mostly for people who get off work, I guess. So that's probably like 7. Might love to try and choose slippers. Slippers! I mean, the binder that Chase puts his cards in actually got chomped the other day. I had it on the ground and he started unraveling the plastic at the top. I was like, can you not do that, please? And thank you. I definitely, I'm not a fast speedrunner, but I know a few cool tricks. So, I'll do them whenever I remember them. Yeah, I think PC is the best way to do it, honestly. The quality is going to be a lot better. And, I don't know. I'm always on my computer, so. I mean, I've been on my phone more recently just because of having to catch up with the social media side of things. What do I do here? I give... Oh, I think I was supposed to trigger the cutscene while this guy... got squished. Yeah, that's probably what I was gonna do. Oh well. Are rabbit teeth sharp? It depends on how hard they bite you. Like, it can draw blood, but I don't think you'll run into that in most circumstances. Oh shoot, that might have... Ah, it glitched it and it didn't give me the seeds for it. No. Whatever. That's... If I was speedrunning, that would be a reset, but I think we can manage. If the cutscene goes off at the same time and an item goes into the onion, you lose the Pikmin for it. Foster bunnies and I had one foster named Cheerio who loved tea. You drink it out of your mug. Huh. I wonder if there's tea that's safe for rabbits. It's like leaf juice, so it can't be too bad. But I would probably have to be careful with what I give them. Another foster weirdly liked a binky to two-step music. Dang. You have some fancy rabbits. What the heck? The rabbits are not too fancy. I mean, they're like Pokemon cards. That's pretty unique, but... Pikmin's a weird game. Like, the first 10 minutes are just like weird menuing. Leaving and entering an area. Only thing I'd be concerned about is that sometimes the natural teas... Oh yeah, caffeine, right? Even if it was matcha. I wonder what tea leaves they can actually eat though, just by themselves. Yeah, I mean, on this game, when I say speedrun, I just, like, know a few tricks that save you, like, 30 minutes to an hour, but I don't actually play the game very fast. And especially now, I'm just kind of doing it casually. If you were, like, super good at this game, you could probably beat it in 3.5 hours, and I think that's, like, around what the world record is, something like that. If you're playing it casually, it takes you, like, 10 to 12 hours. And if I was going at this pace, I could probably beat it in like 6. But it's a long game. This is like if you beat it with all the treasures and stuff, which I don't... I mean, I could do, but I'm not sitting here for 6 hours just to do that. I gotta take dinner breaks and stuff like that. I like Pikmin. I think my favorite game ever... I don't know. Do I have a favorite game? I play a lot of VR chat. That's just like a chat room more than it is an actual video game. I wonder how much money Chase and Sherry would have in Pokemon cards. I know that's a dumb way to think about it, but if they didn't end up biting all these expensive illustration rares, they might be Pokemillionaires. No PSA 10s allowed around here. Actually, let me go back and pluck these. We're not speedrunning or anything, just playing a little quick. If you have the collector app, which is for trading cards, Chase has a portfolio on there, so you can actually see the value of all the cards that they pulled. Have any leaves? Nope, all flowers. That's good. It would be rich, but the chomp adds value. I mean, maybe one day, if Chase gets so popular that people actually want cards with his signature. Could be. Oh, what the heck? Oh, yikes. Does that kind of mess it up? Oh, true. There are people collecting PSA 1s, aren't there? I wonder how long they would have to chew on the cards for it to finally be a PSA 1. You know? Yeah. It would also save your wallet a lot to only have PSA 1 cards. Yeah, I don't support PSA either. You'll notice that I never talk about, or at least I never support PSA in any of my videos. I use tag, and I don't grade that often anyways. I actually just trade cards, essentially. If I go to a card show for any reason, I buy singles I like, and I might trade cards. I would buy a signed card from the rabbits. Thank you. It might be an option one day. We'll see, we'll see. I'm going to be working on doing more community stuff. That's my priority coming up soon. There's a grading company that graded cards based on how much it's been decimated by a rabbit. What would that be called? Hey, I'd buy one. Thank you guys, thank you. I don't want to turn them into just money machines either. They're my pets. But having the money would be able to redirect my focus into content, you know? I think you're supposed to only take the orange if it's close. Wait, do I not need to do this? No. It's been so long since I played this, I forgot what you do, what the route is. Auction it off to charity? That's a good idea. I wonder what SIR would be fitting for that. Maybe if it was like an SIR of Beniri or something? RCG Rabbit Chomper grading. True. RCG. Could do something like that. Maybe I'll be the first one. I'll grade people's cards. One thing that I don't want to be responsible for though is like if people send me their cards in the mail and they're like, "Can you have Chase bite this and send it back?" I don't know if I can commit to doing that only because I don't want to get in trouble if like, you know, oh, sorry, 1 second. Anyhow, yeah, I don't want to be in trouble if somebody's mail gets lost or anything like that. A Beniri SIR auction for a charity would go crazy. I bet it would, honestly. It's just got to get to the right audience. I wonder if the Rabbit Ribs community is going to keep getting bigger, or if it'll stagnate. It's kind of hard to say. The algorithm is tricky to guess, you know? Yeah, it's tricky. It's fair. I mean, considering it's something they like doing, I don't think they would complain too much. But maybe some animal activists would get on my ass about that. I could probably play up until Blues skip. I think that's like 20 or 30 minutes from now. Then I gotta go. I don't have to go, but it's a good place to call it. What do I do here? There's a lot of things you can do if you have a good community, though. You can do, like, Minecraft server. That'd be fun. Rabbit Rips Minecraft server. Have to follow rabbit labor laws. Yeah, exactly. They have their own rabbit union. Beep boop boop beep. Yo, thank you for the sub. Let me move this out of the way so I can read your name. E. Thank you for the sub, E. It's very nice of you. Cave complete. They're chilling. Big chilling. Yeah, I gotta set it up for sure. Minecraft server. Yeah, I think that'd be good. The only thing is that, like, since I have a full-time job, I don't know, and they're not consistent with my hours at all, I don't know the exact times that I can be on to participate. Looks like toast. Toast. Toast! Minecraft has toast? Since when? Toast. What is toast? I remember when, I mean, I used to play Minecraft way back in the day, like 1.15 or something. Like before they added horses, when villagers were called testificates. Oh yeah. So they keep adding stuff into Minecraft, but I'm kind of out of the loop on all of it. Beep boop boop beep. I forgot I can skip that with start. Oh, I think I was supposed to leave Louis there. Yeah, whatever. Hello, Scott. Oh, really? Actually, I feel like I remember that trivia, or like reading it somewhere, but I don't know. I do know there's spotted rabbits, so I kind of got the impression that's what you were talking about, but should have thrown 3 over here. What the? Yo, Pikmin, work with me. We're missing a few here. Sure are new features in Minecraft. Yeah, I saw what they did with like the caves. They look a lot better, the cave generation. But other than that, I don't know much about it. When are they going to add the end dimension update? I know that meme is floating around. That's like way out of the way, come on. Ooh, nice. I think it's only a 10% chance that it'll drop 2. We actually got all flowered from the first one, didn't we? No. Okay. Parallel rabbits. Yeah, regarding fan art, I kind of want to get an idea of what designs or what kinds of merchandise people would want for rabbit rips. So that'd be a good idea too. To gather fan feedback. Please tell me I have enough here. Oh, just enough. I did not do the math, I was just kind of hoping. Oh yeah, I forgot how, let me do one thing real quick, because I needed to do this earlier. On OBS, my GV, where is it? Properties, figure video, custom properties, that's not there. Oh, here we go. Brightness. Yeah, that's better. Because it was too dark. Just a minor adjustment. Stickers or pins. Yeah, I'm going to start out with stickers because you can send those to the mail. As long as it's to a US recipient, you can send it for only like $1. And the majority of my followers are from the US. It's actually a lot of people from the UK. Pins are nice too, but you have to have you have to buy like 50 at once. Welcome back! Welcome back, Nightlights, actually. We're just chilling. Nothing insane going on. Yo! Bruh. He ate one of my purple Pikmin. What a jerk. What should the Rabbit Rips community be called? The Rippers? Nah. Something to do with rabbits. The bunny. The bundle? The bundle? Getting set up is in the room. Yeah. Usually I spend most of like if I do games and stuff, I do it from, where's this treasure? So dark. Oh, it's over here. I have my own like desktop gaming setup in the other room, but if it's console games, I'll come in here, spend some time with them, you know, chill out. And they kind of follow me everywhere anyways. Small prints? Yeah. The thing is, I would have to fold it to fit it in a standard sized envelope and ship it for only like 70 cents to, you know, make it as cheap as for everyone as possible. It would have to be folded, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how shipping to Canada would go. Ooh. We've got a worldwide audience. For people on the Instagram side of things, if you're wondering why I'm chatting to people that aren't in chat, it's because I'm responding to people on YouTube. The fluffles. That's funny. I probably wouldn't go with that, but that's a funny one. Aren't the things from Club Penguin called fluffles? Or is that different? No, those are called puffles. Oh, true. A group of rabbits is called a fluffle, huh? Oh, awesome. We were just talking about you earlier. How we got you to send the what is it called? Gem Pack 5? Not Gem Pack. You know. To chase rip any packs? Kind of. There were packs on the floor and I realized that one of them was, oh shoot. One of them had an illustration rare in it, so I let Sherry chew on it. But they didn't necessarily pull it from a pack, I just found it and let Sherry chomp on it. The pack ripping is probably going to stay on the YouTube side of things for sure. Or I mean the, you know, the shorts content. If I had, well, I'm trying to think how I could like live switch it to my phone, because if I could do it from my phone feed, it would be easier. Because if I'm holding the camera, it's just too difficult to like be tethered to my computer and my headset and have them open packs. Plus they're more comfortable doing it in the hallway. It's like their zone they go back to. Could live stream to TikTok as well, and then try and get people to hop over to the YouTube side of things. That's one method. I really do want YouTube to be like the home base for live streaming. Oh, it's up there. It will not be Rarity 5 packs. Oh, okay. The latest set? Dang! You hooked me up. Yeah, I'll definitely make content with it and shout it out. Which username do you want me to shout out when I open it up? Because I'm going to go by the post office tomorrow and hopefully they'll have maybe not your package yet, but I have a couple packages that I'm expecting to get. One is the like informed mail thing so that I can get notifications when people send in stuff. Yeah, they're big chilling. They're bing chilling. I'll play up until blue skip, which is like a speedrunning skip that I'll try and do. And then I'll call the stream a wrap. But I'll feed them a little bit more pellets, because they can technically still have more. I didn't feed them a whole scoop today or anything, but I do try and limit it. I don't want Chase getting chubby. People would be like, yo, you're mistreating your rabbit. You know. I don't want him getting chubby either. It's not healthy. Oh, he ate them? Damn. No need to say it was a viewer. I'd like to shout it out, unless you don't want me to for privacy reasons. So I'm going to be, you know, giving everyone their proper credits. Rarity 5 is what implemented the first full arts. Oh, you know, I heard about that from my friend, but I didn't know much about it. My foster bunny just came over to watch. Awesome. Daffodil says hi. Nice. Are daffodils safe for rabbits to eat? I wonder. Not like I'm gonna eat your rabbit, but Or wave to all the viewers. Hi, from Mail Nurse. Hello. Alright, let's try and do this speedrun skip. Privacy. Oh, I gotcha. I can respect that. I'm never going to show anyone's like address or like real name or anything like that. So let's see, what do you do here? You grab everyone? You put, I think it's something like that, and then one red here, and then you lay down. I hate it when they do that. 100k subscriber special. We'll get there one day. A triple backflip. I wonder if rabbits can backflip on with training. So that's the first part of the skip. Technically, I'm supposed to be doing other stuff in addition to this for the speedrun part of the skip. But let's see if I can just do this so far. So if you start that cutscene while you're going up this platform, you clip into the block. Then if you line up your camera, you can clip into the wall. There's a very thin path you can walk along here. I'm kind of lost. Oh, I fell. Oh well. It was going so well, and then I fell out of bounds. Oh well. That's the skip to how you get blue Pikmin early in this game. But I messed it up. No idea. We got 3 sisters as babies and needed names, so we named them after golden flowers. Nice. Do rabbits show interest in games? I wonder, you know? I should, actually, I'll post it to my story later. There's a video of Chase playing pop-in music. Kind of, you know, he's like tapping on the controller as if he was playing. So I could probably do like a little video edit where it looks like he's playing a song or something. But I am tired. I woke up early today. I did some studying. I did a lot of voiceovers for Facebook videos, which I'll have to upload eventually. Lots of stuff. If you get 10 million subs, you gotta give me $1 bajillion. I'll consider it, you know. If I'm so rich, you know, I gotta give back to the people who started it all. I know what Chase is thinking about right now. He just stuck his tongue out at me. I don't know what he's thinking, but he's like blowing raspberries at me. Let me set the camera down. See, oh, he's already hopping over. You know it's time. Here. 1 second. Let me make sure the camera's good. Staring at bunny butt right now. Aw, Chase is grooming Sherry? He never does that. Hi, buddy. Give me 1 second. Good night, CJ. What should they play with? I'll give them the pop again. The spotted one, the black and white one, that's Chase. It's a boy. And then Sherry's a girl. Booster boxes from non-rare to use sensor like. Oh, she took it. She ran away with it. Chase is like, where'd it go? I'm sorry, Chase. Look at who took it. Look behind you, buddy. Sherry's running away. He's totally oblivious. Look behind you. Did he figure it out? Oh, I think he did. Sherry's running. Now this is peak rabbit content. Oops. I'm not trying to zoom in on their litter box. Sure, you running away with it? Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. They're fighting over it. Not fighting, but you know. Sherry got it again. She's gonna run away. Now Chase realized. I know. Sherry's a bandit, a thief. Off they go. Yeah, I try not to give them like single target treats like that because I don't want them arguing over it. So if I give them stuff, I give them things that they can split like pellets. So I'll probably have to go grab it from them. Yep, thank you all for watching, all the comments. We got some donations in today that was super nice. Never required or anything like that, but every little bit counts. It's going to go towards the artists that I'm making some products of Chase and Sherry for. So, yeah, every bit counts. I'll see you guys around. I might live stream tomorrow. I'm not sure what hours it'll be. I have to go into work later in the day, so it might be earlier, like around noon. Thank you so much. W stream, W rabbit.